Good day. Soji Fagade here. I'm your host on NSF UK TV. NSF UK TV is NSF UK's YouTube channel where we give you everything regarding NSF. And then for those of you who don't know, the NSF stands for Nigerian Schools Foundation, which was founded about 10 years ago. We're in our 10th year, and this year we held events in London. The major event we held was the 10th year annual Sports and Family Fun Day. And that event was sponsored by quite a number of companies. And one of the companies who sponsored us was Obaseki Solicitors. For those of you who don't know, Obaseki Solicitors have been extremely kind and gracious to us over the years. And today we have with us the managing partner of the firm, Jennifer Obaseki. How are you, Jennifer?
Good morning. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you. Right. So today we just wanted you to sort of, I know a lot of people who attended the event didn't really get a chance to interact with all of the sponsors, to get a view of what they do, even for you to even get a proper feel for those who actually came along. And basically, this is an opportunity for you to sort of look, okay, this is what we do. This is what your firm is about, and this is how you support the community. And I know that over the years, like I said earlier on, Obaseki solicitors have been absolutely fantastic, and we can't even thank you enough for all of the support you're giving us over the years. So I want to use this opportunity to say, Jennifer, thank you so much. You have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Our pleasure. We are a law firm started in 2005 in East London, but we have offices now in Hong Kong and also in Lagos, Nigeria. We deal with all kinds of litigation matters, so that's private criminal matters, civil litigation matters, and commercial advice. But people really know us for buying and selling property and also immigration law. So whenever people have issues, we also are able to assist those who are not able to afford their fees, who qualify for legal aid for housing and for family law in London.
Thank you for that, Jennifer. I know you've been really supportive of NSF UK in the past, and you continue to do so. And I know that, I mean, we have activities, as you know, it's really a body of alumni of people who went to school in Nigeria, right? Now, I know that your firm obviously, I mean, feels this, I don't know, attraction. I mean, I don't know, Leo, if you like. You seem to be very, very drawn to the community, and you seem to have this really, really generous heart. Why do you feel it's important to continue to support the NSF UK's activity the way that you do?
Well, for me personally, I actually went to school in Lagos in Government College Ikorodu,
Okay.
and I spent 3 good years there, and I finished my SS. I went in JSS 3 and finished in SS, and it was actually such an amazing experience. I made lifelong friends, and I met teachers who truly cared about their delivery and the students that they taught. So I wanted to make sure that one, that such an organization such as NSF actually has support to go into communities, create that, let me say, reunion kind of vibe. And the fact that it also carries out activities that are educational and also focus on people's health and well-being is really important. But also, it was the fact that this is an activity that I could attend with my children, because I have children. And I like my children to also be introduced to African culture. And this is a very excellent platform to do that.
Thank you, Jennifer. I know that your firm has been at the forefront of supporting members of our community in many areas of immigration, commercial law, and I think you do family law as well, don't you?
Yes, we do
Yes.
family law and have a legal aid contract for that too.
And I know that I mean on that day you had obviously you had a stand like all of our sponsors. I'm just wondering how much engagement you got from participants who came to sort of look at the services they provided for us on the day. I mean, what sort of how would you rate the engagement on a scale of 1 to 10, if you like,
I like the event because again, you get to catch up with people that you've not seen in a long time. And this year's event, I was also doing the NIN alongside my normal business, so that enabled me educate Nigerians who are in the diaspora about the need to do their NIN and the fact that we've now got the license to do it. But in general, people have that courage to come up to you and say, look, I wanted to speak to you about something. Can I make an appointment? And when they see me in person, they realize that, hey, I'm accessible. It shows the fact that we're accessible and we are in the heart of the community supporting things. So it was really good. Got to see other businesses as well, because I love networking and making sure that other Nigerian businesses know that there's somebody out here that does commercial law that can help them with leases and contracts was also excellent.
Thank you. You mentioned NIN. For those who don't know what NIN stands for, what is that?
It's your Nigerian identification number. You may have got a BVN in years gone by when the banks asked you to get a bank verification number, but now you have to do an NIN, which is linked to your bank account and also to your mobile phone. So back in the day when they were issuing out the BVN numbers, there were a range that automatically were also given this second layer of identification. But unfortunately, they stopped that. So now people have to independently get their Nigerian identification number. And it's essential because it's used to also get your passports as well. So passport, bank account, and phone number. If you want to operate them, you have to have the NIN number.
I,
Let's hope it will progress towards diaspora voting card too. Eventually, let's pray.
I see. So it's this identification ID scheme, more or less, if you like. So essentially allows you to have like a national identification number. Beautiful. Is that the same thing as an ID card, or is it different?
Well, it does come out in the form of an ID card. Once you get the number, the way it is printed off can be laminated and you can use it for that purposes, yes. And it will identify you across different platforms, banking, communications, personal ID, etc. So that's really important for Nigerian purposes. And
And
hopefully, as we say, one day diaspora voting cards.
beautiful, beautiful. I know that a lot of people have this notion when it comes to solicitors, or I mean services in general. They have no idea. Well, maybe some people have a bit of an idea, but in the general public, kind of what you might say struggle, if you like, to sort of see a correlation between the services that you provide and the benefits that they get as people who actually use those services. Now, I mean, I know sometimes it's difficult to communicate that benefits stroke needs continuum, if you like, So, I mean, for you, how would you say the community can benefit from the services that you offer the most?
Well, it's really important that you seek advice as and when you need to. Don't leave things to get, let's say, don't let water pass Gary, as we say. When you need advice, seek it. And the important thing is, seek it from an experienced, qualified professional. So you can go to places like the Law Society website, check that the person is registered and qualified to practice. Then when you actually meet the person, or if you check them online, you can go to places like Google and Trustpilot and check the person's credibility and what other customers have said about them. And it's important that they also have a level of insurance so that you know that if they give you wrong advice, you've got some kind of recourse. But within our community, just because we can all read doesn't mean that we can then negotiate contracts. And yes, that's not undermining your own like education skills or whatever. But the fact is, it's always best that you allow professionals deal with formal and professional matters. So don't cut corners and don't leave things too late. Prevention is better than cure, especially when it comes to the law.
Thank you so much. I mean, I know a lot of people like to cut, well, not like to cut corners, but at least sort of see that, oh, I'm not going to pay a solicitor £250 an hour to look over my document. I can look it over myself. And they kind of sort of overlook the fact that sometimes they may miss key areas of law. that because they're not knowledgeable in that area of law, they sort of miss key points, and missing
We
those key
see that a
it's
lot.
like cutting your nose to spite your face. It's called penny wise pound foolish. So essentially, if you have a legal issue, best to contact solicitors and get them to look at things for you rather than try and do it yourself. Um, Jennifer, I mean, I don't know how we say this in the NSF, but I mean, the NSF as a whole are grateful for your support over the years, and we very much look forward to you continue to support us in the future. And also, we also want to say thank you, just thank you. You've been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, our pleasure. Let's hope that we have another fantastic event in years to come from NSF, and also look forward to seeing the wonderful attendees, my old schoolmates. Government College Ikorodu, best school. I'm just saying,
Well,
out of all the schools, don't
we,
even
we, we
start.
don't we
But
don't want to go down
the
we don't want to go down the best school.
GCI,
I,
GCI.
I know a few people will have a few things to say about that. Now, if someone wanted to contact your firm, I know we have. I mean, your firm's website. I mean, scroll on the bottom here, which is www.obasekisolicitors.com. What other way
Yeah.
could they contact you?
They can call. We have a number that is actually well published. It's a mobile number. They can WhatsApp on that, which is +44 if you're calling from outside of the UK, 7956 414488. So that's +44 7956 414488. They can email info@obasekisolicitors.com. And through the website, we have an automated booking system, so they can go on, book a consultation, and basically if the date they elect is not available, they can call in and a date will be prepared for them. And one of the things,
Jennifer,
just to go back to what you
sorry
mentioned,
to interrupt
you
you.
said about
Jennifer, sorry to interrupt you. You said your telephone number was +44.
7956
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
41
41
44
44
88.
88.
Yeah,
So +44 7956 4144 88. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. And just to mention, you were talking about people who may be apprehensive about paying legal costs. One of the things you can always do is, first of all, book a consultation with a lawyer. And the consultation, the lawyer will tell you really the merits, ways in which to progress your matter, and chances of success, and what's needed. If you feel that you feel quite capable, but you need guidance, that might be another way to do it, or ask the solicitor to do fixed stage billing for you. So don't put things off. Just try to work a way of making sure you have the right advice at the right time.
Beautiful. Um, Jennifer, you are an absolute angel. And I'm going to put up that number on the screen so people can see that number. And I'll make it a little bit big so that people can see it. And I'll put it just in between both our names so that people can see that there. So +44 7956 144 88. Is that the one? You can
07956 41. Let me just have a look. 41. Yes, that's perfect.
beautiful.
That's perfect.
And also info@obasekisolicitors.com. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Jennifer. It's been lovely having you. And
Thank you.
we look forward to see you soon.
Thank you.
Take care.